So it's your boy Shawnee, Mr. Bravo, Dwayne Bravo,
Yes,
champion, go on my bro.
Yeah, alright, nice to see you. The last time I was in Trinidad, I called and I body up and said, yo, how you in my country? And you didn't link me.
Bro. And then I linked you in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Did I link you in Jamaica before?
Yeah.
Was it before or after?
No, it
Trinidad.
was after.
It was after.
Yeah, because we linked it last year for shaggy stuff.
Yeah, the IMC and everything like that. How have you been?
Good, can't complain. Retired now, so, but I still enjoy retirement. But now I'm coaching.
Okay.
But I'm here for the season.
For the carnival season.
The greatest show on it.
We were talking when we were driving up to, first of all, where are we? Tell me about the place that we're in.
So this is Woodbrook. Yeah, this is one of the most popular food stores. You will see different variation of food. You know, you have the local Trini, you have the Jamaicans, you have the tacos, they have different varieties there. So this is where everybody comes. It's called Woodbrook Yard. Big up Chinese Laundry.
Same place.
Yeah,
original juggler.
Yeah,
from back in the
original back in the days. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
So, we're there at Trinidad Carnival. What does Trinidad Carnival mean to you, first of all? Tell me about you growing up and your experiences of Trinidad Carnival.
Yeah. So growing up, you always say you have to reach a certain age to be able to play carnival. You know.
Okay.
So then we had the kiddies carnival as kids, but you know, growing up listening to Super Blue. 90 Sparrow, these guys and them was big. They're still big, but those are the ones who grew up listening. And but when I get older and get to experience it myself, the likes of obviously Marshall, Iowa, Bungie, these people and them, you know, then you have the Kess, you have the Fair and you have the Destra. It's just a time of the year where it doesn't matter where you're from in the country or abroad, is where people unify.
Right.
It's like sports, it's like CPL time. Everybody come together around CPL time, and around Carnival time is where the entire nation come together to celebrate this moment. And this is our biggest thing that we have, that we can offer, apart from the oil and gas back in the days. Carnival is it, and you know, it drives our economy, and it represents us as a people. You know, the diverse culture, and it's just a time of the year everybody look forward to.
Do you remember the first time your teeth are white?
No, I can't remember that first time.
The first time that you get a wine?
No, I can't remember.
Seriously?
That. No. The first time it may be in a school bazaar. But then when you reach on the road now, you're in charge. Because when you reach the road, you're a big boy now. So I ain't teething no wine, I'm taking him wine.
You're taking a wine?
Yeah.
Was it wobbly legs, wobbly knees?
No, I'm firm, man. Taking it, stand firm on my feet. Stand firm.
No, yo, for the man them, that's a scary thing when you're going out into the streets. Especially, and the thing with Carnival over here is, the women are out, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Carnival is the only time you just see some woman and they don't even know if there's Trini, they don't know. Like, you from Trinidad? Yes. Where you from? Which part in Trinidad? Okay, you don't see them. Carnival, everybody come out. Everybody come out and just free up and enjoy themselves.
So obviously you said you was meant to be at work. How did you have to convince the bosses, them, the money people, them, to free you up, to allow you to come down here? Like, or is that your own decision for you to say, you know what, I ain't worried about the money this year, I'm coming home?
Well, I a little comfortable in where I am in life now, and I just know that I could not everything I need to do, so I could also enjoy this part, because I miss a lot of carnivals in the peak of my career, because it's always a busy time for me. Yeah, so in my really peak of my career, I can be in carnival. I miss a lot of carnival, but now I'm retired, I'm comfortable, and I always try my best to see, okay, let me enjoy my culture. Let me take some time off for myself to just be home and enjoy it. But as soon as Carnival done, it's back to business again.
What is that feeling you get when you're not here and you're seeing and you're hearing the road march songs them and like, what is that feeling that you get? 'Cause I know when shit happens in Jamaica, and I am born in Jamaica, but if I see some fest, if I see some form of big dance I keep or whatever, and I'm not there, I'm dying at home, bro. Like dying.
Yeah. It's the same feeling. So sometimes I try not to watch it because if I watch it, I go into my feelings, you know? So I just like, you know what? I ain't going on my phone. I ain't watching no social media. But then again, it's still good to see when people doing great. You know, I like to see people win. I enjoy watching, seeing who have the big songs, you know, how it's going. And I'm just happy for my people. I'm happy for my country that, you know, we have something that the world can look forward to and invite the world, you know?
I experienced it last year for the first time, and it is the greatest show ever.
Yeah, it is.
Even now, when I watch back the video, as I was saying to you, I was with Kes, and he picked up the Savannah Grass and he went like that. And when he did that, the magic, I understood the magic straight away.
The understand behind it.
100%. It's like the song came to life. It's like watching a Disney program. And all of a sudden, the characters are in front of you. I understood what it kind of meant.
What it meant to the people.
100%. If somebody's watching this and they say, right, next year, 2026, I'm coming to Trinidad Carnival, what would be the 3 things that you would tell them they have to do when they play Mass over here?
What they have to do?
Yeah, what they have to do.
Well, Juve is something that people have to experience.
Explain Juve to them.
That is a lot of, first of all, it's very early in the morning. So normally it starts like about 2, 3 a.m. Most time 3 a.m., 4 a.m. and go until like about 10 a.m. It's a lot of oil, paint, powder, water. So like me personally, I'm not a big fan of it because I don't like to get messy.
Do people target you when they see you?
All the time.
You're the cookie.
All the time. So I try to hide, but I can't avoid it. You know, and because when it get messy now, you have to go back into your car. You have to go. You can't even bathe in your own shower. You have to try and find a standpipe or bathe outside.
Right.
So I don't like that part of it. But it's something I will encourage people to do because it's part of the culture.
I loved it last year.
Yeah. Juve is something is a must do, a must try. The food, right? The Trini food, the roti, the doubles, the bacon shack.
Well, I know. Beanie man! Beanie bomber ass clout man! I'm in the heart of it, Beanie. You can't do this to the Trini people then, Beanie. You're wrong. And where you gonna get doubles? Are the doubles you eat? Beanie are triples. You reach quadruples.
It's a must try. It's a must try.
I eat this when I'm home, bro.
No, it's a must try.
But it tastes different here.
This is
what I love about the doubles.
This is the real deal. This is the real deal.
Oh, pepper that you get.
This is the real deal.
I feel like Mark Weens right now, like a food.
Yeah. And then you have to experience the actual jump up. You know, you have to find a band. You know, there's Humor, there's Tribe, there's Bliss, there's Spirit. There's so much different bands. Look it up. Find a band. Find a section, book it early because these costumes sold out in no time.
They sell out, but they're expensive as well though, bro.
Very expensive, yeah, it's getting too expensive.
How do people do this? We're seeing $800, $900 for a costume for a woman, like, you don't even chat about flight, you don't even chat about food. How much
accommodation.
What's the average price for the fets?
Now it's getting more and more because a lot of people doing all-inclusive events now. So these fets are getting food and drinks now. So the ticket prices will naturally go up. So if you're a foreigner and you have to come to Carnival for a week, it will cost you about 8 to 10 grand easily. It's crazy.
8 to 10 grand?
Yeah, it's crazy.
And people save up for this all year round?
People save up, people take loans, people do all kind of madness.
Wow.
Yeah, just for the experience.
That is. So who are you going to be jumping with this year?
Humor. I always go with Humor. It's just because of association. and just
Is
loyalty
that
to
your,
them.
that's like family? And all
Yeah,
the rest of
loyalty
it,
to them. Not family, but it's just people I grew up with. It's part running the business and running the organization. So,
I hear that.
and I've been playing with them from way before they even was named Yuma. You know, so right, yeah, long time. But Carnival is something, like I said to you, is a must experience.
Have you experienced UK Carnival? Not enough.
Nothing else. Yeah, I experienced it a few years.
Let me hear what you gotta say no.
No, I
Let me hear what you gotta
But
say
one
no.
time I experienced it, it was a little chilly that time.
Okay.
And I was like, no, this is, you can't
But
enjoy it
the
like
amount
this.
of people that is there,
What?
bro.
Crazy.
That's the one thing that surprised me, that the streets are not as busy in Trinidad. Like, I think Notting Hill is unique.
Because
for
I
that
think Notting Hill
experience.
is just one place. Whereas in Trinidad, it's different pockets of places.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's different pockets.
There's different pockets in Notting Hill. 'Cause you have Ladbroke Grove, you have Westbourne Park, you have Harrow Road. You don't come from both this and dog.
Wait till Tuesday, wait till
But
Monday.
no, I walked the whole of Carnival, bro. I was there last
So
year.
Notting Hill walking is just be like
Yeah.
this? Yeah. Yeah, but it's big day too, but
We're gonna have to find out the actual
yeah, it's huge.
distances
it's
of
huge.
everything while going. Let's talk about music. Are you
Yeah.
still, because the last time that was here, is it Razor?
Razor, yeah.
Razor, me and him link
Yeah,
all
yeah,
year
yeah.
round, you know?
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
yo, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, walk on with the
It's
G.
the link,
like,
man, tell me shiny in Trinidad.
And you phone me straight
I
away.
say, oh, yeah.
So what go on with the music? Tell me what go on.
Well, this year I was able to produce 2 rhythms in the carnival. Alright, one called the Pineapple Rhythm, which got a little buzz. It was a groovy rhythm. I had Marshall, I had Patrice, I had Lyrical, I had Rupee, and there's this young artist called 47 Runzi. She's my artist that sang to my label.
Okay.
So I put her onto that rhythm. So that's called a Pineapple Rhythm. Some really nice songs on it. It gets some love.
It get a little run.
Yeah, I get a little love, and I appreciate that. And it's the first time I put out a project like that. And then later on, I put out one called a Powerful Rhythm, but I think I released that one a little too late.
You know what? I literally saw that this morning. I ain't gonna tell no lie. Is Marshall and them who the pan rhythm?
No, the Powerful Rhythm is Bungie, Skinny, Problem,
Yeah,
Natty
I
and
saw
Thunder.
it this morning in my
Natty and
email.
Yeah.
I saw it literally this morning.
Yeah, but that was my contribution this carnival. After carnival, again I will focus on my artist Runzi. She have a song with Sizzler, big up to Sizzler Kalanji to come out. And then just try to produce some more rhythms, both for the summer and for Jamaica Carnival, Barbados Carnival.
The word that you use for Trinidad, contribution.
Yeah.
I like that word.
Yeah.
Is that what you see it as, a contribution that everybody is inputting into the culture? Because this morning, me and Vegas had a conversation.
Yeah.
Very, very vocal about Road March, Soca Monarch, and giving back to the music to make sure that, number one, there's hits for that year, and number two, making sure that the music sounds the same.
Yeah.
So do you see it as a contribution?
Yeah, I think I have a part and a role to play in terms of the way how people see Trinidad and Tobago, and it always it has to be a reflection of me though, from my personality, the things I stand for, brand values. When I put out a rhythm or put out a project, I want to have some of the best, and I want it to be, the music itself have to also sound good. It cannot be any kind of songs on it. I think I have done my part, small part.
How hands-on are you with the production?
Very hands-on.
You can play drum machine
No, very hands-on, but still learning process for me, to be honest. Because like I said, music is not cricket, where I can close my eye and know what I'm doing. So this I have to hire a team and designate different people for different roles. My studio is there, and a lot of the artists come and use it.
That's what a lot tell me.
It's even pick up to some of the guys I saw. Vegas I saw last night, Charlie I saw last night, Conscience, and obviously now it's a real hectic time. But I said to them in a moment where I could always fly them back. Come and use this space, come and use the facility. And I know when these guys go in that studio, they will find about 4 hits.
Chris Gale dabbles in music a little bit as well. Is there any competition?
Chris Gale, no.
You like Virgin?
Chris
But
Gale.
knock one for 6 and I know you don't get a single run.
Nah. Me, there is no competition with me. With Gale, that is my senior, and that's like my elder brother.
Right.
And I always said to him, like, you know, we have to do a song together. We have to, like, and even Bolt in music. So I said to Bolt, I said, yo, imagine Chris Gale, DJ Bravo, and Usain Bolt do a track together, or co-produce a track, or do something when music is concerned, because the following that we have and the leverage that we have, if we combine and do something, like, it's more global, it's better for us as a people.
I'm gonna keep it real. I feel like the money that you guys could input into the music could help with the systems and structures that actually is required to take this music to that next place. And then because of the respect that you guys have got worldwide, if you guys walk into certain places, it's gonna be like, yo, you get what I'm saying? Are you gonna be dabbling in looking at the Punjabi, sitting them?
Yeah, of course.
That's a big scene, bro.
I also doing connections. So like I have Marshall talking to some people, I have Ravi B talking to some people. So that's how I see myself, like the vessel to connect people. India, Jamaica, India, Trinidad, India, Guyana. Just like anybody want to work, because that's where my biggest market is. That's where I have impact, you know, so that's what it's about.
Oh, shit. So when you're telling me to come down here and to come and do things, so when you're like, Shawnee, come and do the freestyling.
This is why I tell you, I have to come and bring
Yeah. You got the space.
Yeah, I have the space. So this is obviously, let me see if I recognize this. Who is this? Beanie.
All right, straight up, bro. I'm couldn't see the signature. I see it now, though.
So is this one I saw?
Killer.
Yeah. There's a Skinny Bantam, Guinean artists, some of the locals. This is the artist I tell you about, Ronzi, that I invested in. And this is my app that I also invest in for creative people. So
so you got an app?
Yeah, I have my own app for music. Anybody download that? For any creative.
Jesus!
This is lyrical. Grenada, Natty and Thunder. Look, Barbara say, look. Rupee.
Now this is a proper, I like the space.
Yeah, man, proper. This is Marshall. Patrice Roberts.
Alex Benjamin.
This is Alison Hines. Yes. And this is a big man. He take up the whole wall. Tell me who that is.
Oh, Sizzler.
Yeah.
Mr. Collins, Miguel. So Sizzler come down here and record everything as well?
Sizzler record about 10 songs here.
Serious?
About 10. With the thing, you have to sign the wall too, you know. Don't feel it. Don't feel it. Just
sketch the voice.
Let me see, you have to sign the wall too, you know. Who are tape? Yeah, tape now? Good. That's the big man, the building.
So we chat carnival, chat music, upper chat little cricket. Like that me grew up on. I've watched the greats at Lords and Oval. R.I.P. to my pops. He made sure that I saw and was part of the whole cricket team. And I feel that it's a part that our community is missing. How do you feel about that right now?
Yeah, I think people losing interest in the sport, and I just figure that's the lack of, not lack of talent, but lack of vision by those who are in charge and improving structure. because they have to have a system in place, they have to have facilities to back the system. It's okay to have talent, but what do we do with these talents if they don't have a proper system, proper infrastructure, proper coaches? So
to know how successful West Indies cricket team has been from the 70s, 80s right through, what has happened? Is there a breakdown in the systems and structures, and why is that, knowing that we've been so successful over the years?
Because again, when you look at the world, everything is evolving, and you have to evolve with the world. So back in the 70s and 80s, when it was talent versus talent, we were already always more naturally talented than the English, than the Australians, than the Indian players. But as time progresses, we in the Caribbean continue to rely on natural talent, where the rest of the world enhance their natural talent with programs, with science, with facilities, with money, with everything. And we keep relying on natural talent. So obviously now when the world go this way, we go that way. And the ones who are in charge, they keep thinking that, oh, we talented. It's not going to work like that.
Not good enough.
It's not going to work like that.
Unfortunately, the world has caught up to all of this stuff that we've been doing for the last 30, 40 years.
Yeah.
So Yaman Dashing, Smalley and Yaman Dashing right
because
now.
Even like a simple thing like a cell phone. I'm sure at one point in time in their life, they didn't have a phone. Then when they do get a phone, it's still now you have phones that you can video call. You can do so much with a phone now. Time evolves, technology evolves. It's the same thing with sports. You have to move with the time. But we in the Caribbean, let's believe like, if you have to build a stadium, oh, that will cost too much money. It will cost money. But then when you start to produce the players now, then you recoup the money.
Who are some of the young names that we should be looking out for?
So the biggest one right now is a guy by the name of Nicholas Puran. He comes through. So
Trini?
Yeah, Trini. Then there is Rockman Powell, a Jamaican. There is Shafin Rutherford, Shubman Hetmaya. Those are Guyanese. Bro, talent is there, innit? We will always have talent in it. But these guys always fall through when they reach a certain hurdle because they can't go beyond just the talent.
Right.
So when they buck up in different countries that the system is different, we struggle.
I hear that. Time for investment, people, investment. So tonight, Soca Brainwash.
Man, there's so much things going on tonight. Soca Brainwash, there's picnic.
How do people do it, bro?
There's Estate 101, there's so much. Oh, I forget to pick up those tickets. Jeez.
For real?
There's so much going on, like.
I said, I ain't taking this off. I was going to take it off. These irritate the hell out of me. When I mean they irritate me, especially when you have to shower and everything. But I want to see how many of these I can get by the end of the season. Because how many you got there? You got 3. So we're going to see how many we can get.
Wow.
What's the most that you've ever had? Your name?
No,
Dwayne.
man, I don't.
Your name is Dwayne, bro. That'd be like guy needs gold around your wrist. Listen, good to link up with you now, bro.
Yeah.
Your place. You know what I'm saying? If it's one thing, what I love, and I say it every time, so fortunate to know that I could travel. Every place I go, somebody's looking out for me. Yo, Shani, rare.
No,
so I appreciate the hospitality, like 100%, my brother, and the way that you kind of look out for me. You know what I'm saying? So road tonight.
Highly respect.
We're going to be on the punching room, liquor boy,
yes. All the time.
Good.